Good morning, everyone. It's nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. Today, I'd like to speak to you about something that's a bit sad, but happened during World War II. And in our curriculum, we often learn about significant people who are really, really important, who've lived in history and really made a difference. And today I'm going to talk about one young lady. She's called Anne Frank. And Anne Frank lived in a very, very difficult time in World War II. And she had a very, very different life than ours, but an inspirational one. So let's find out about Anne Frank today. Now, Anne Frank's remembered for writing a diary. Now, not a lot of people are remembered for writing a diary. Lots of us have journals and diaries. I have one every day that I write in what happens at school and how I feel and notes that I need to make. But Anne Frank wrote one because she was in hiding in World War II. Yeah. And after the World War II, it was published in 1947. Now, Anne was born actually in Germany on the 12th of June in 1929. That's 10 years before World War II started. Now, when the war started in 1939, that was after Germany invaded Poland, the Germans had already begun to start blaming Jewish people for all the problems they had, and they began to start locking them up. And obviously, that's really unfair. And many Jewish people were worried. Lots were locked up and made to do things they couldn't do. Now, Anne Frank died in 1945, before the war ended. Let's find out what happened. Now, when Otto, Anne Frank's dad, saw what was happening in Germany, he knew that Jewish people weren't safe, so he took his family to Amsterdam in Holland. And for a little bit, they were okay there. But as the Germans and the Nazis took over many countries, first Poland, then France and Holland, they began to get even more convinced and more angry with Jewish people or people who were different. And they began to seek them out and lock them up. Now, the Frank family thought very hard about this, so they decided that rather than be locked up and put in a concentration camp, they would hide away. And they hid away on the second floor of a house in Amsterdam. And if you ever go to Amsterdam when you're older, you can visit Anne Frank's house, although the queues are always very big. And they hid on the second floor in a small room, about the size of a very small bedroom. And it was hidden away behind a bookcase. And they stayed there for 2 years. Now, for 2 years, Anne wrote in her diary. Now, a diary was a present on her birthday, and she had a special nickname for her diary. And you'll never guess what it was she called it. She called it Kitty. And she wrote every day in her diary about the things she missed and how she felt. Now, the Frank family couldn't really talk. They had to be very quiet and whisper because they were scared that if anybody saw them, they would be caught. They had to live with the curtains closed in the one room they were in. But she wrote some inspirational things. She wrote about things like riding a bike and being able to be free and walk around and see all the wonderful things in nature. Even though she was locked up, she always thought the best of people. And she said, despite what everybody does, there's good in everybody. And that was even in a time when lots of people were not being good at all. Anne's diary was translated into 70 languages. Now, Anne and her family, unfortunately, were caught. Somebody actually told on them, and they were caught by the Germans and put in camps. Anne's mum, unfortunately, died quite quickly, and Anne and her sister Margot also died. They caught a disease in the camp and died. But Their father, Otto, survived because the war finished not long after. And one of their friends who was looking after them in the house had kept the diary and gave it to Otto, Anne Frank's dad. And when he read through it, he knew it was an amazing thing. So he got it published. And actually, it's been published into more than 70 languages and also sold millions of copies. It's been a film and a play. And Anne dreamed of being a famous writer while she was alive and in the house in Amsterdam, but she never got to find out how famous and how much everybody loved her writing. Now, an interesting fact, what a lot of people don't know, was Anne Frank's diary was actually an autograph book. We don't tend to have too many of those now. Uh, but thinking back about it, Anne Frank lived a very short life, but one that's made a massive impact on people. And if we were going to learn anything today, we need to think about how we use our words, because Anne Frank's words are still being read and thought about all these years later. And she used her words to inspire people and to celebrate the world around her and always saw the best in people. She never uh, saw the worst, even though her time was very difficult. So maybe today, when we're in school, it's a day when we remember what happened in the war. Now, we might be sad about what happened, but we're remembering today somebody whose legacy we can remember. And maybe today we can use our words for good and appreciate all the great things we have in life. Uh, Maybe looking out the window and seeing nature. I know next week we're going to be doing a bird watch, appreciating all the gifts that we have that Anne didn't have. So I hope you enjoyed Anne Frank's story today. Let's try today to write something beautiful and appreciate all the things we've got and certainly not have any problems with conflict. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. I will see you for a song later on in the week.